Alright, hey there everyone. Sorry, our live stream took a pretty big hit while ago. We had a power flash here at the station. So we kind of lost our stream with you guys, but we are back up and functional now. Hopefully that does not happen again. Be at our O'Donnell Mesonet site here, which is located here. They had a 93 mile per hour wind gust. Pretty intense. So I can think like an EF1 tornado. Yeah, that would be equivalent to the same strength of the EF1 tornado. Sheila's saying that she's off of 7th in Milwaukee here in Lubbock, and her lights tried to go out right before they lost the stream here. So, yeah, weird. Probably due to lightning, but nonetheless, we're back now. Watching this here in Crosby County too. Again, this in Tahoka, this in Lynn County, there is no rotation with it. Looking at it right now, no rotation associated with it. So that's the good news there. I'm trying to get my dadgum phone to charge. It died on me. That's why I stepped away a while ago to go see if anyone had a charger, but I could not find one. And our latest outlook just came out for tomorrow, and it upgrades our severe risk. Doesn't upgrade it, but we have more of an inclusion of that enhanced risk in our area now. Lubbock has been upgraded to that enhanced risk for tomorrow, which is now today, Tuesday, April 29th, for large hail potential. Real quickly, we'll look at that. Well, I'll have to find it. Because none of my stuff's saved. Love it when the power goes out like that. It's wonderful. It's my favorite thing. Okay. See if it's in the system yet. Yeah. So this is for now, today, which is Tuesday. And this has been upgraded for a hail-driven risk. Excuse me. So that's the latest outlook for today, for Tuesday. But yeah, this storm cranked up as it went through O'Donnell. 93 confirmed mile per hour wind gust. New Deal, I believe you are included in that level 3 risk. Draw, that's what hit you, Jace. This is a pretty strong little storm coming into post. Heads up, Garza County. This is the outlook for tomorrow. Includes the Lubbock Metro inside of the loop, northwest side of the loop. You're in the level 2 out of 5 slight risks, so we're right on that line. Post looks like our camera is down, and I'm not surprised. This active storm is moving in there right now. It's getting very close to our Graham mesonet side, so I'm going to zoom in there. Graham has gusted to 50 miles per hour. O'Donnell, you picked up 62 hundredths of an inch of rain. Tehoka, 33 hundredths of an inch. Graham, you've gusted to 49. Tehoka, you gusted to 34. O'Donnell, yeah, 93. Good grief. Eventually, Elena, yes, it will be headed towards Dickens County. So be mindful of that. Again, so these are all the areas that will be impacted over the next hour by this particular storm. This one did produce confirmed wind gusts of 93 miles per hour down in O'Donnell, which is on the Lynn and Dawson County line. This brings it into Dickens in about an hour's time, Elena. You got this activity moving in beforehand, too. That will impact it, so we'll see what all that does. Oh, excuse me. So Dickens around 2:24 a.m. for you. White River Lake right at 2. Folks, I am going to run to the restroom real quick. I will be back in just a quick second. Alrighty, everyone, I am back. Yes, Richie, I got your video. Thank you for sending that. Eduardo, it very well could have been a microburst. You know, we are pretty dry here at the surface. So, would not be surprised one bit. And a lot of times when these storms start to kind of collapse in on themselves, they can give off those really big bursts of wind like that too. New severe warning is about to be issued for Crosby County with this new activity developing here. I'm not surprised one bit. O'Donnell, you've got more storms that are about to head into your general direction right now. This phone charger is aggravating the mess out of me. It will only charge if I'm like pushing down on it. Anyways. So new warning about to come out for this Crosby County activity here. And our post camera is down right now, but that strong surge of the storm is starting to move in now. So far they've only gusted to 32. We got up to 49 at the Grand Mesonet site, which is just up the road from O'Donnell, where they had that really strong wind gust. So here's our new severe warning. And this is issued for 70 mile an hour winds and nickel size tail. It's moving northeast at 45. So heads up Dickens, this one will affect you first, Elena, if you're still watching. Let's say 40 or 45. 45. Yeah, so over the next hour, here's who all will be impacted by it. Heads up Afton. You are on the line again. Line of fire. So this is the latest warning now. It's 1:27 a.m. on our lovely Tuesday morning. And this one goes through 2:30 a.m. Okay, got that warning posted out to Facebook. So again, 70 mile per hour wind gust in addition to some nickel size tail is possible. Saying horrible over there, or here in Crosbyton at the hospital. Yeah, the worst is now just to your south and east there, Blinn. David, post, the rain coming down pretty hard for you, I believe it. The worst part is moving into your region right now there in Garza County. Richie, of course, anytime. Sierra saying a lot of a lot of rain and strong winds and lightning there in Ross. Thank you for those reports. Appreciate those coming in. Again, we're continuing our live stream here on YouTube tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. All things are kind of maintaining their own right now. We're not seeing anything change for the better or the worse. I will show you tomorrow's outlook, or rather I should say today, our Tuesday severe weather outlook has been upgraded. The city of Lubbock is technically now included in a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk. The biggest concern for us with today's severe weather potential is going to be that large hail risk. Upwards of possibly DVD sized once again. Damaging wind gust could be pretty strong as well, and there is an isolated tornado potential as well. So depending on where that cold front really stalls out today is really going to determine just exactly what we see across the region. So make sure you are staying with KLBK all day long, as things could get pretty rough. Eduardo, I think it ends at Tuesday night. So they stopped collecting for the drought monitor updates. At the end of Tuesday, they collect all the data. So throughout the day on Wednesday, they're putting together the new updated drought monitor outlook, and then they release it Thursday morning. So I think Tuesdays will be taken into account. Tuesday's rainfall will be taken into account. But if and what we see on Wednesday will not be taken into account. I hope all of our O'Donnell folks are good, though. That was a pretty rough storm that hit them tonight. Confirmed, in case you're just now tuning in, a confirmed 93-mile-per-hour wind gust hit O'Donnell, which is right between Tahoka and Lamesa there on the map. These are our two severe thunderstorm warnings we have going on right now. Both, the one in Garza County through 2:15 a.m., the one through Dickens and Crosby counties through 2:30 a.m. Both storms capable of 70-mile-per-hour wind gust and nickel to quarter-sized hail. I wish our post camera was working. It went down earlier. Yeah, it's still not up. Let me make sure our other cameras are, because it may have gotten knocked off with our power hit we took a while ago. Yeah, I need to go and update that computer really quickly. Hold on just 1 second. Hold on. Alright, everyone, we are back up and running. Meteorologist Chris Whitehead is back in studio with us now. It's getting close to shift change here at KLBK.
Well, my weather radio woke me up, to be honest.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. So I don't know if the tower in Lubbock's working or maybe just...
It's been really hit or miss.
Yeah.
I know they're working to get it resolved. No ETO when it's done.
92 yesterday.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's very, very warm. Trying to see where this front is going to end up stalling out at, too. White River Lake, we gusted to 45 as this mess rolled through. Rawls had a peak gust of 46. McAdoo up to 43. Spur hasn't arrived for you yet, only to 14. Post had a peak gust of 64, so definitely still those severe winds going on down there in Garza County. Graham only gusted to 49. Heads up, Lake Allen Henry, it's headed your way. We got O'Donnell 93. Yikes. Had 3/4 of an inch of rain in O'Donnell too.
Jealous.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever catch up on sleep?
I think I did.
Think so? Good.
Because you're not going to get any tonight.
Mm-mm. Elena, thanks for the report. Rain and lots of lightning picking up in Dickens. Yeah, the worst part is just to your west, but you're going to get the brunt of it there, Elena. Let us know what you see and stay safe.
I will say we had a nice lightning show, or I did, coming in.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bright. Yeah, Elena, I think this is going to hit you head on, girl. It's going right over White River Lake, and then you've got this mess behind it coming up too. Another deluge of rainfall out for Dickens County tonight, and Afton as well, probably. We've all gotten very familiar with Afton over the past week. I finally have it memorized how to say now.
No more Afton.
No more Afton. Don't say it, it'll pop back up. I was going, Chris, to post the warning, the destructive thunderstorm warning, and as soon as I was about to post it, we lost the power. And I was like, oh, good grief. And my phone was dead.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oh! Had to get everything thrown back on really quick. Let's draw this out really quickly. These severe wind gusts. Moving to about 45. So over the next hour, these are some areas that will be impacted by these up to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Now, not everybody on this list is going to see wind gusts of 70, but again, the strongest wind gusts, upwards of 70 possible. This storm down near Post is the one that had the history of producing a 93 mile per hour gust in O'Donnell, Texas. Pretty stout little storm there. I feel like in the month of April, we don't sleep. From April through mid-June, we just don't sleep.
Seems that way.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this day one outlook.
You're talking about a triple point possibly setting up right along the Interstate 27 corridor here for tomorrow, which would kind of really set the stage for our severe weather potential. We are at a slight risk for flash flooding as well.
Well, we got one day this week. It's not going to Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Be warm.
I was gonna say, if we took that power hit, some of the OZ models may be late coming in.
I got it back on as quick as I could
Oh,
too.
you're
I was
fine.
like, ugh.
It happens.
Yep. So I ran down the hall and turned theirs on too.
You know, a couple weeks ago, we were like 5 minutes before the start of KLK Rise and Smile.
Mm-hmm.
Power went out in the Weather Center.
Run.
Run back behind the wall here and reboot all the computers, and they came up right as the show was coming on. But
That's happened to me before, like in the middle of the show,
yeah,
and we had to go to the website, just pull what was on the 7A from the website, and had to
Yeah.
talk about that for 3 minutes. Like, well, here we go. The perks of live TV.
stuff happens. See, they pulled that marginal risk yesterday. It was just from Childress down to Jayden, and they pulled it back.
So is that actually for Wednesday or Thursday? They haven't updated it yet for
I don't
to be
think
Thursday.
the day 3 comes out, I think, after 2.
Mm-hmm. Got some really cool pictures of really good pictures of the tornado from Beulah last week. Sent in by a friend on Instagram. Let me show you. The beast.
Wow.
That's the funnel connected down to the ground. It's crazy. You see this?
What's that, tractor?
Mm-mm. It's the Dominator.
Oh,
They're launching rockets into it.
I can't see very well.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Reed Timmer. Extreme meteorologist. Saturday in Dickens, it's looking cooler around the area. We're going to have a cold front move through Thursday into Friday. Keep some isolated to scattered shower and storm chances on the board. Right now I've got a 20% chance of rain on Saturday, Elena. With Lubbock a high of 71, so y'all will probably be in the mid-70s out there in Dickens. So Kent County, this severe storm is knocking on your doorstep. We technically don't have you in a warning just yet. But you are on the line of where this is headed next, and it's literally crossing into Kent County right now. Yeah, here is Tuesday's severe weather potential. So for our severe weather risk for our Tuesday afternoon into early Wednesday morning, so within the next 24 hours, we're looking at wind gusts upwards of 80 miles per hour, isolated tornadoes up to DVD-sized hail once again, and some of that localized and scattered flooding possible too. Some areas saw 5 to 10 inches of rain last week. Same areas could pick up several inches of rain this week. So flooding will be not common for all, but for some, a big concern.
Jacob, we need some rain at the airport here in Lubbock.
I know, we've only had, I think it was about a half of an inch for the month so far, or half inch over the past week, because we're actually above average for the month by about 1/10 of an inch.
Yep.
But we're still about 2 inches behind for the year as a whole.
That's real, because I wrote that down backwards. What did I write down? I guess I'm too early.
Wake up.
Apparently. Oh, I wrote since March 1st, not since the year. It didn't look right. I was like, why did I write down we got 2.3 for the month? I was like, that doesn't look right. It's later.
Go back to the radar and let you all see an update of what's going on there. Elena, if you're still on with us, it is knocking on your doorstep right now. Elena is on with us saying wind and serious rain. Nixie, I don't know. Oh, yes, up in South Dakota or Nebraska, that wedge was insane on Sunday. That was a beast.
Wake up, Chris. 4 p.m. 21Z. I can't think.
4.
Yeah, 21Z.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of here about 9 o'clock. That's 3 or 2.
I'm going to go ahead and post this on all the socials if you're cool with that.
Yeah.
The SPC Outlook. One less thing you got to worry about. While I'm here,
That 4?
jeez,
Cast out.
that'll wake you up. Oh, it's a new warning they just issued. Okay.
Yeah, it does wake you up.
Give me a heart attack.
You're deep sleep and you hear the phone go
I'd come up
loud or the weather radio.
I'd come up swinging ready to go. Oh, goodness. Let's get this new warning out.
Yeah, some of the zeros, the Baron 0Z and the GFS haven't came in yet.
You're always a little behind. This one's are 230. 60 and nickel size tail. These at 50. These storms are scooting. The other day they were going like 5 miles an hour. These are going 50.
And they're moving in one direction.
Thank God. That was for the birds the other day, man. Was not a fan. There we go. Alright, folks, we're going to be wrapping up the live stream here in just a bit. Chris has got to get stuff taken care of behind the scenes, and I've got to go home and get some rest because my kiddos have to get up at 6:30. So it's going to be an early start to the day. Let's see, that is Kent and Dickens.
It earlier, the Europeans backed off on stuff Saturday.
Yeah. It moves it to Monday, Tuesday of next week. Most of it does. Oh, I'm so sick and tired of Facebook. It's like they want you to use all these features, and then when you go to use it, they limit how frequently you can use it. Face bag.
Were you able to get back into your channel?
Yeah, I've gotten in it. I just haven't. I haven't tried the lives. I want to wait until if we actually need to use it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to test it and then them flag us for using it again. So. So a big thing with tornado ratings is it could be an EF5. That Nebraska tornado could definitely be an EF5, no doubt. But if it doesn't hit anything and cause EF5 damage, it will never get an EF5 rating. That's the only way that they rate tornadoes, is based off the damage they do. So if it's an open field and the only thing it hits is a tree, I think the highest damage indicator trees can get are EF3s. Depending on the type of damage, what kind of tree it is and everything. Structural engineers have kind of gone through and helped make that checklist of how to rate and what rating specific damages align with what EF rating. So it could have been an EF5, but if it doesn't cause EF5 damage, it cannot be rated an EF5.
Do they even have trees in Nebraska?
The foothills. Well, that's South Dakota. Just kidding. Thanks for the report, Elena. She's saying no hail there in Dickens, but lots of wind, serious rain. She said, our poor little dirt roads. Yeah, not the best for dirt roads. I grew up on a dirt road, and we hated every time it rained. Mom and Dad had a black truck, and it was red most of the time. last counties that'll be probably warned on this are King. I don't know if Cottle County will get a warning out of this. And then Stonewall, but Stonewall is not in our TV market.
They're in Abilene's.
Yeah, so we don't cover Stonewall. So we've got the Kent. It goes to the Kent, King, and King County line right now.
We used to cover Stonewall back in the day when I worked in Abilene.
Mm-hmm.
You got Aspermont, you got Old Glory, and you got Peacock.
Yep. Good old Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
I know Aspermont's the county seat, I think.
Aspermont's County seat. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Been to Aspermont a couple times.
I don't know if I've ever driven through Aspermont. I've driven through Dickens quite a bit because that's the way we go to see my in-laws in OKC. We stopped in Benjamin. I think Benjamin's where they have that nifty little gas station.
Ranchland.
Yes.
Yep.
Ranchland. Yeah, everybody knows Ranchland. If you've traveled Highway 82, you know Ranchland.
I was gonna say that's basically the only store between Crosbyton and
Seymour.
Seymour, yeah.
It's a nice little store though.
It is.
People are always super friendly in there too.
Yeah.
This thing's getting tighter over northeastern Garza County, northern Kent. I think we have one of our neighborhood weather networks out there. Yeah, we do. Saying 17 miles an hour right now. That's one thing though with ours that I've noticed is hard to do because you have to have it like 10 meters off the ground and not everybody's able to get it up that high. So down at Lake Allen Henry, north side of the lake, though they're gusting to 45 right now. Based off of our neighborhood weather network sensor. And down near Spur though, see that big backwards bowling feature. We've got one here, it's bringing some very strong winds with it. Got another one here, bringing some pretty strong winds with it. And another one trying to set up here near Matador. Nothing severe for you, Matador, though. If we've got anybody watching from Matador. Heyo, look at you. Dickens getting a new nifty gas station. Pizza, fried chicken, and gas. You guys have made it. Wow. It honestly is quite a bit there for Dickens County, so. I enjoy the simpler way of life, though. It always cracks me up. Chris and I have talked about this. People say Lubbock is a small town. Like, we have over a quarter of a million people in Lubbock County now.
Mm-hmm.
In Lubbock, the city of Lubbock now. My hometown that I grew up in has 440 people in it, based off the latest population update. We had a town up the road from us, I believe was the smallest in our county. Guess what their population was? 67. 67. Very small. Called Domino.
I guess my hometown in Alabama is probably about the size of Levelland, but we don't have a college there.
It's about 8,000 or so?
About 8,000.
Yeah.
We do have a Walmart Supercenter.
The biggest city, a Walmart, there you go. It's super center, not a neighborhood Walmart.
Yep.
The biggest city in our county has like 5,500 people in it. I think our entire county had 30,000 people in it. Not a lot. Spatially, though, it's one of the larger counties in Texas.
Well, we jokingly call Walmart at home the mall.
You call it what?
The mall.
The mall?
Yeah.
Man.
I guarantee you can go in there on a Saturday afternoon and you see people.
That's what we would do. We would all hang out in the Walmart parking lot. That was our fun thing to do. Had a couple of a place called Lacey's Bridge in Northeast Texas. Kind of a haunted backstory to it, but we would go out there sometimes too. And the Witch's Tabernacle.
kids up to no good.
Mm-hmm. We turned out okay. Thanks for tuning in, Carol. Appreciate that. Says, thanks, Jacob and Chris. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for keeping us updated.
Thank you. Jacob's been doing it longer than I have here, so.
Elena, I have stopped at Ponderosa's. They are pretty good.
They're always closed when I drive through. Or maybe I'm just not.
We always hit them at the right time. That's usually where our kids need to stop and go to the bathroom, and it's like one of the few bathrooms before Seymour. So
you were saying earlier they're getting a new gas station in Dickens?
yeah, one of our
Yeah.
viewers here, Elena, said that they're getting a new gas station in Dickens. Gonna even have pizza and fried chicken.
Wow.
They are moving up. Yeah, Elena said they're closed on Mondays. Ponderosa's is.
Well, I guess I should say for the record, usually when I'm driving through Dickens, it's in the middle of the night or early
Yeah.
in the morning. So
That's on you.
that's on me. Yeah, yeah. Not yet. Darn that power outage, I'm missing data.
All right, folks. So I'm about to log off here for the night. Chris is going to be wrapping up some stuff, and should some new warnings be issued, he's going to post those out to social media, so y'all can stay updated there. But in the meantime, have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys back here tomorrow afternoon.
At least today.
Kelby, real quick, let's look at your question. You are in Kent County near Claremont. Storm woke you up. You and your two dogs are in the bathtub. My whole house was shaking bad. Never has happened before. Yeah, so Claremont, you're right here on the screen. You are located along Highway 380. And the worst part of the storm is actually going just to your north, Kelby. So as we take a look at this storm is capable of some 60 to maybe 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Probably a lot of lightning. And that lightning, believe it or not, could be what shook your house and woke you up. But again, this worst part is moving just to your north. You're not technically included in the warning, but we are seeing kind of that bowing feature there. So I would not be surprised one bit if you do have some of those 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts that are hitting your home right now. We don't have any active measurement sites in your area, so I can't tell you exactly how high the wind was. But it's the closest sampling that we're going to have for you is Lake Allen Henry. They gusted to 52 miles per hour. Post gusted to 64, so you're probably getting some of those borderline severe wind gusts moving into your area right now. Rest assured, though, that there is not a tornado threat, Kelby. So that's good news there, no tornado threat. But again, sometimes those damaging straight-line wind gusts can be pretty scary as well. So the worst part is over you now. Give it about 10 minutes there in Claremont, and you should be in the clear. Alrighty, everyone, y'all have a great rest of your night. Like I said, should more warnings come out, Chris will get those posted to social media. I'm going to head home, get a nap before my kids get up and get ready for school in the morning. And then we will see you all right back here tomorrow evening for more severe weather coverage. Meteorologist Leah Rodriguez will be back in town with us too. Or she is back in town. She'll be back in studio helping cover that. so Chris doesn't have to work 4 shifts in a row again like he did for us Thursday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, Friday night.
Now you know I'm going to be up.
You'll be awake.
I'll
yeah,
be
we
awake.
heard that ringtone. There ain't no way you can sleep through that.
Yeah.
So y'all have a great rest of your night. We're going to hop off here, get things taken care of. And if you're up at 6 a.m., tune in and watch Chris here on our Bright and Early, or Rise and Smile. I keep calling it Bright and Early, and that has been
It
the name
used to
of
be
it
called
here.
Bright and Early.
Yeah.
You changed the name of it. So, yeah.
So
It is, well, technically it is bright and early for us.
That's true.
But, yeah.
That's true. But yeah, so y'all tune in then. If not, tune in tomorrow afternoon, evening, tomorrow night as we're continuing to track severe storms that are expected. Real quick before we let you go, we'll give you an update on that. Chris is working on his forecast right now, so we'll have more specifics coming up during his show. But we have been upgraded to a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for severe storms in Lubbock and all other areas in orange. Level 2 out of 5 slight risk for areas in yellow. Level 1 out of 5 marginal risk for areas in dark green, and areas in light green 0. Not expecting any severe weather, but we could still have some thunderstorms there. The biggest concerns are going to be damaging wind gusts upwards of 80 miles per hour, isolated tornadoes, 5-inch in diameter size hail, which is DVD sized, and some of that scattered flooding will continue as well. So y'all have a great rest of your evening. Get some rest. Make sure you are sticking with your KLBK First Warning Weather Team to stay weather aware as we are getting into the peak of severe weather season. Going to stay like this really for the next week, next 2 weeks, through May, even into June. We can have this type of pattern remain with us. For mine and Chris's mental health's sake, let's hope it's not this active every week between now and then. But you know what? West Texas has a good job of humbling you in that regard. So have a great night, and we'll see you all coming up. Chris will at 6 a.m., then I'll be back in tonight at 5, 6, and 10.